Why are Muslims called terrorists? Why do they call Muslims terrorists? This doesn't make any kind of sense to me. How could Muslims be terrorists? I don't speak Arabic. I don't pray to Allah. I speak English, and I wasn't born in England. People try to call me African American, but I can't read, write, or speak any African language. I speak the white man's English, and I walk around in America with a white man's English name. Therefore, people should be calling me an English American. My family was kidnapped from Africa, and not by Muslims, but by Christians. They were kidnapped by European Christian terrorists. I speak English because the biggest terrorist group on this planet is the British Empire. They implemented European Christian terrorism upon most of the black people on this planet. But these terrorists like to fool people, and they like to call it European colonialism. They tried to Christianize me when I was a little boy. But that holy water didn't work on me, as they tried to implement Christian terrorism into my heart. They tried to force me to read a book about Jews running from Egyptians. They then tried to force me to believe that the Egyptians are bad. They further wanted me to believe that since the Egyptians came from Egypt, therefore Egypt is bad. Egypt is inside of Africa, and therefore Africa is bad. They tried to psychologically manipulate me to hate Africa and hate the place that my family came from, and hate the Egyptians, and hate the greatest and most intelligent empire that is known to man. I don't want to read a book about Jews running from Egyptians. I want to read a book about blacks running from Christians. I want to read a book about blacks being raped, murdered, lynched, and enslaved by Christians. And I want to read a book about blacks being denied reparations by Christians. You have to understand that 5 major Christian empires on this planet owe black people reparations. These sub-Saharan African hominids are owed a minimum of quintuple reparations. There's the British Empire, the Spanish Empire, the French Empire, the Belgian Empire, and the United States government, who all owe trillions of dollars to these black people. These European Christian terrorists went around the planet and they Christianized black people under slavery and placed them under the Christian trance. And then they went around telling people that they came in the name of God, and that they are the people of good, and that the Muslims are terrorists, and that they are the people of bad. They said that the Muslim boys are terrorists because they are trying to take over your land, and they will force you to speak Arabic and then read the Quran. They will get you to pray to Allah and walk around with Arabic names. But they never called those slave masters terrorists, the ones who forced you to read the King James.